So, you've had the great idea to export some products to another country. You want to enhance your customer base and fatten your wallet a little more. So why not throw some stuff in a box, send it overseas for people to use? It is popular over here, so there's a good chance it will catch on overseas, right? Seems like you've got it all worked out. Okay, hotshot, what specific products did you decide to export? How about your method of shipping? Your target market? Paperwork? Fees? You got them all taken care of? No? Well, you're in luck. Even with all the technicalities behind exporting to another country, your initial steps towards becoming a blinging millionaire exporter aren't that difficult, and using the following steps may just make the actual exporting easier for you as well. In this video, we will walk through some steps every person should take when initially looking at exporting to another country. So let's get started. What we've got here is some fantastic Cal Poly Pomona merchandise and paraphernalia. Nothing says school spirit like a teddy bear with your school's logo on it. We are hoping to export some of it to a country of our choice and wish to send a test sample overseas to see how a test market goes. But where to send this stuff to? Time to pick a country at random. How about Australia? Land of crocodiles, rapping kangaroos, and Foster's beer, eh? Not really. Did you know that almost no Australians even drink Foster's beer? It is made mainly for export to other countries where people with crappier taste in beer enjoy its classic Australian flavor. An important thing to remember when exporting something to another country is to not assume. A misassumption on your part could lead to major cash problems for you and your business. This is where taking the time to determine your target market comes into play. In most cases, it would be best to determine what countries fit within your target range by looking at recorded market data. However, we've already picked the country Australia. Since we have a variety of products that we can export to Australia, we will instead focus on picking a selection of products to research for maximum potential in exporting. So what do Australians like? In this case, checking the internet is our best option. Using search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Ask.com with detailed search prompts will provide data about such things as potential market demographics that exist in the area, current fashions and trends in the country, as well as general statistics of products people are purchasing in the country. A quick search into possible competition for those products would also help show whether investing in exporting to this area is worth the effort of competing with already established companies. If you need more detailed statistics, a pest analysis, that's political, economic, social, and technological, is a great tool to use to find out information about the country you are interested in, including any important trade restrictions that may halt your potential exporting plan. From our search online, we can determine what we might want to attempt to export from our vast inventory of Cal Poly merchandise. It is important to note that your most popular products sold here in the States may not be what consumers are looking for overseas, so going with your current best-selling item may not be the best move. In our scenario, we might actually find drinking glasses and mugs to be a viable option for export to Australia. While it may be considered a stereotype, statistically speaking, Australia has a very large market for beer drinking and drinking paraphernalia. Ranked as the fourth largest beer consumer in the world, ahead of the US and United Kingdom, Australia has a well-established drinking culture influenced by name brand and microbreweries throughout the country. Now that we know what we're going to try to send over to Australia, what do we do to figure out how to send it and to whom to send it to? This is easier than one might think. By focusing on sending a small sample of merchandise to test in the market overseas, we limit the chance of initial financial loss significantly. Since you will only be shipping a small quantity of goods for initial testing, shipping information for your sample of goods can be found online as well, on a selection of many different shipping websites, such as UPS.com, FedEx.com, and even the United States Postal Service's website, USPS.com. These sites not only offer shipping services around the globe, but can also offer advice and tutorials for budding international entrepreneurs. In the case of our Cal Poly drinking merchandise, we will use FedEx to ship to our chosen representative in the country. While you might not consider using government websites, such as export.gov, for information in this test sample, you can always remember to use those resources if your market plan works and you are looking to export full-time to that country. Finding who to ship these goods to for distribution may be one of the hardest steps. Not everyone will have international contacts in the country that they choose, but using the internet to find people may be your best bet. However, considering the widely accepted idea of 6 degrees of separation, you may find yourself remembering a friend or acquaintance that had contacts in another country. You never know. Asking them may end up with you finding yourself a new business partner in the country of your choice. For our example, we turned to existing contacts we had through the internet. Talking to people we knew well on various forums about an opportunity to sell our product, we found a partner named Aidan at the University of Newcastle in Australia. After working out our shipping details, recommended sales prices, and other specifics, we were set on our plan. We would ship our products through FedEx to Aidan, who would in turn use some of the mugs and glasses at local college parties to advertise the merchandise. Depending on the consumer response to our samples, we will be able to determine if that area is a potential market for future exporting. So there you have it. From first step to last, a simple common sense method to preparing and executing a simple market test. The steps we took in this scenario can be used for looking into exporting pretty much any type of merchandise to any country. While additional research and information will be required before you can begin fully exporting products to other countries, this video has hopefully shown you that the initial steps needed to test a potential export market are surprisingly quick and easy if you use the right tools. In closing, try to remember these key notes. Happy exporting! Blue da blue chicka boom. Blue da blue chicka boom. Blue da blue chicka boom. Bayate.